running time? I'm live now. I'm live on screen. Oh. Hey folks, how you doing? We'll get it polished. Slow down, Jerry. Slow down. It's early morning, you don't need a shout. Morning folks, how are we? Are you alright? Oh, what you got there? What's that? Sausage, beans? Nice. Oh, go and make us a cup of coffee. Jilly might have to come out and do a run out for coffees. We're at the western location, folks. Right, looking almost sort of like side on, well not side on, but sort of like angulated at 09. This time of the morning, it is it's always dual arrivals on whether it's 27s or 09s. Is that something coming out? Okay. Just okay. So for probably about the next hour, I would imagine, they will be using both runways to bring the aircraft in, because it's obviously very busy for all the aircraft that are arriving from east and the west. So due to that congestion, Nat's obviously working their little socks off once again. Good morning, Nats. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Heathrow. It's very quiet out there, very calm and serene. There's more traffic on the road than there is out on the airport. But I do see aircraft starting to make their way in. Okay, so there's a 9 left arrival. Big old American triple. Okay, we've got Royal Brunei's. This is one making its way. I think he's going to go intersect, isn't he? Oh, is it? Okay, we've got BA32, folks. We did try our best. It's a gamble. When they're on 9s, it is a gamble whether we're going to get the aircraft in on the left or the right runway. Of course, the left runway is the default 09 runway for arrivals, and this one is for departures. So at some point in time, we can have a yeah, we'll have a few rogues. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Tell you what, based on the amount of there's a little bit of moisture, isn't there? So dew point may be decent enough to get a little bit of, certainly getting some ribbons. Oh, it's a little room, mate. Little didgeridoo. Oh, okay, I've got to keep an eye open for this. This next one that's coming in on the northern runway, folks, a couple... Oh, I hear Royal Brunei. Oh, it's not gonna be about the same time as the BA jet, is it? What are their names, Jilly? Do we know the names? Newlywed couple. Hope they had a wonderful time wherever they've come from. Oh, okay. So 800 feet. Okay. She's over the reservoir. She's over the road. She's close by. Stand by. Watch this. She's going to come through that gap there. Oh, hello, look at this. Haven't seen that in a while, have we? Nice. Wow, look at that first out. Yeah. Okay, BA32 in from Hong Kong with the newlyweds. I hope that BA were made aware of it and maybe I don't know if they've... Welcome home, and so begins married life. Dun dun dun. Oh, Declan and Amber O'Halan. Right, we must have another road, Chili, because that tap jet is... How far? Call it at 500 feet. Oh, blimey. Okay. Jimmy Jazz, 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 jazz. G-Dog! Here she comes. Beautiful A350. Watch for the ribbons. Oh, look at this. It's a great time of the day to arrive, just because you've got the whole day now, haven't you? It's big like a jet like that. Retro. We have not seen that in a long time, man. Hey, I wonder what engines is she running? Has she got Pratt & Whitney's? If she has, that will be the reason why we haven't seen her in a while, because she's been being overhauled. Those engines have been overhauled. Oh, okay, they are the CFMs. Okay, well, she's been away on holiday. Yeah. I'll make my own sounds up. First Heavy going to be coming out. These are all sort of like, I don't like to say commuter aircraft, because obviously it's a weekend, isn't it? It's a Sunday. Jimmy Jazz. 220. Listen out for the howl of the Pratt & Whitney. 380, Singer, Emirates and Etihad, hoping they're all going to go rogue. Dimitri Spirou. Alan Daruk tuning in from Saigon. Wow. Okay, looks like we've got another rogue GP because this BA3... Oh, yeah! Sorry. Shh, 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 shh. Calm down, Joe. Calm down, son. Calm down. Okay, any moment now, I'm going to get a big old cold, freezing downwash. But I do it for you. EGPX. Gnome Lander. Great up to wake up to you. Ooh. Like a priest talking to his congregation. May the jets be with you, and also with you. Apocalyptic rainfall in Sydney, Rachel. Oh, this is gonna be good. Here we go. You can't make it up. There's not another truck. That way there's not a truck in sight. That way, not a truck in sight. And there's a truck straight. Wow, big downwash, man. Big downwash. So off they go to Terminal 4. LA girl, Steve Archer. Does LA girl ever actually go to sleep? Anya Von Thale, too early for a rant. Scott A. Blix, good morning. John Singleton. Thanks everyone. Good wishes for the newlyweds. I'm going to point them to the stream later, John Singleton. It was very brief, John. Thank you anyway. We've sort of like incorporated. Yeah, it's too early for a rant. Calm your bazooms, Jerry. Calm your bazooms. Look at all the look how moisture on the fuselage. Look at that. All the dew and the wetness. Moisture. Yes. What road? Virgin 330, gonna go rogue, folks. Gonna go rogue. 777-200 coming in hot. British Airways. Clean Car Clinic has gifted a membership. Thank you, Clean Car. El Rey is one of that has been gifted. Thank you, thank you, Clean Car Clinic, gifting El Rey. We got there in the end. May Cornelia, it's BA Takeoff. Nick Woodward, Steffi Quinlan, Beverly George, Phil Martin, tuning in from High Wycombe, just up road. So this guide is did I say High Wycombe? Yeah, High Wycombe. It is actually high. It is actually up on a hill, High Wycombe. Are you sure it's not a road that's going to go around? GP? No, definitely not. I get a little bit confused with the road with the road noise behind me, because that roundabout there, sometimes you get trucks coming in and it sounds a bit like there's so Boeing having more woes, and they just you know, their space mission cancelled once again due to a technicality here, which you've got to do, haven't you? I gotta be honest with you, I wouldn't be all that you know, confident if I was an astronaut flying you're going to be nervous anyway, aren't you? Because I mean, okay, with these planes, they're just it's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a tricky one. But I don't know, priorities and all that sort of thing, you know. Julie Chaston hasn't gone to bed yet. Twicegate. Was that pilot waving at you? May well have been. I don't know. Sarah, tuning in from Kyoto in Japan. Hello to you, Sarah. Ross, Jim, Karen Langley, Paul. Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, because they're on 09s, folks, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for our sort of our schedule today. Yeah, our options are limited with 09s. Although we could go a little bit later on. We could do a bit of LFB, couldn't we? Do a little bit of LFB, maybe do a little bit of Hilton Garden Inn. It's nice. So it looks like we've got a decent enough. Oh, where? Oh, I got her. Yeah, I got her. Jimmy Jack. Good morning, Your Majesty. Hold tight, here we go. Bonjour. It's a bit difficult to read the comments actually. I might bring the phone down here because I'm just looking straight into the sun. Avro Arrow loving the approach. Beverly George, Robert Dean, good morning, Nick Gray, Stuart Pritchard. Stuart, no, the whole show will not be from 09, right? Like I just mentioned, the thing is that the position I'm at the moment, it's just a little bit logistically in terms of me getting here. See right through these engines. Means that Jilly has to actually pick me up and drop me off. So for me to move from here to the next position will mean that we'll have to stop the stream. to move to the next position, because Jilly has to take me back to base, where I have to pick the van up and go to my next position. Which one? Probably because I'm miles back in the comments, GP. Got another one. Sounds like another one. Gotta get another one. Oh yeah. Clipwing 200. Nice. Nice. Whoa, big downwash. Karen Langley. Look at that. Karen Nelthnagle and Karen Langley. Right off, one after the other. Barbara Seeger. Chuck Tannerhill. Good morning, Kevin Pride. Going to bed after a 12-hour shift. Wow. Ian Byrne. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. All the amazing members. Okay, we will obviously be making a decision on what we're going to do for June's member show, folks. Channel member show. As we have, it appears that we're definitely what we're definitely going to do, because of the fact that I'm just for the one time a year going away next week. It means that we'll miss one show. Is there another one, Judy? Is there another one coming? It's a bit like being at an air show, this is. It's a bit like being at an air show. You keep thinking you're hearing the plane when it's not, it's traffic. May Cornelia, good morning. Oh, okay, LA girl, just 10:21 p.m. here in LA. Still early for the city that never sleeps. Chris Clark has gifted a membership. Thank you, Chris. Kimberly Ann is a brand new member. Kimberly is a brand new homegrown member as well. A very good morning to everybody. I think I'm a bit like one of those butterflies, Jilly, in the butterfly hospital in Haneda. Oh no, was it Haneda? No, Singapore. Yeah. Slowly but surely, what about a big giant sleeping bag? I'm slowly emerging from my sleeping bag. I will get more and more excited as the morning progresses. May Cornelia, okay, SQ at 30 minutes for landing at Heathrow, May saying, okay. No? Peter Rome, g'day Peter Rome. Crikey, just nip down the road and get us a cheesy, will you, mate? Toasties. It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible, isn't it? I bought a toasted sandwich maker, and I've only used it once. So the toasted cheeses over here are just nothing like what they are over in Australia, mate. No one makes them like, well, I say no one makes them like it's McDonald's, isn't it? Because they're the only place we got them from. But yeah, they were good. Would polish one off right now. Kiwi Susie. Love the way the roads just pop above the greenery. Greenery? Release Wadwick. I'm afraid we ain't got Wadwick, sir. Well then, release Wyatt. Qantas 380 going in on the Northern, is it? Okay, we'll get the big Roo. We've already had the little Joey. And now the heavies start coming out. Here we go. So the sound's going to start picking up a little bit, folks. The excitement builds. Jimmy Jazz. Scott Salmy. Scotty Salmy's in the house. G'day, Scott. It's nice to hear from our friends from time to time who we haven't heard from in a little while. Good friend of ours, Scott and Brenda, out there in Los Angeles. Well, Phoenix actually. Sorry, in Phoenix, aren't they? And they're animal. They're friends of the animals, which we're always. Any moment now, then. Morning. Oh yeah. Morning. So I was looking at the runway markings last night actually, and how spread out they are. Basically, I think there's no heavies coming out at all, is it? Maybe it's just aircraft that just come in, aren't they? I was just looking at the runway markers, 500 foot. They're spread apart 500 foot. There is a touchdown zone, but there are markers beyond that, which are like, you know, the 1,000 foot mark. I think the TDZ is the 1,000 foot marker, I think, or the one beyond it is the 1,000 foot marker. Nice one, GP. Etihad 380 is about to join us, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, the downwash is quite chilly, man. No, you're all right. But Mark Merrithew tuning in from Canada, 2:30 a.m. is it? Oh, you're joking. You are joking. Oh, two buses just went past. Two buses just went past, right next to each other, did a crisscross, literally. So, with any luck, that's our lot. Here she comes. Etihad 380. Listen to this. Nice. Hold tight for the downwash. Keep looking at my watch, Gillian. Well, I'm not going to keep looking at my watch, but every time I look at my watch, you think it's sort of like, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like 6:30 or something like that. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Wow. Look at that. United. Is that United? It's can only be 767-400. And it's, yeah, the Aussie crew are in the house, aren't they? Can I? And New Zealand, of course, yes. And also our friends from the Asian countries as well. Japan, China, Korea, Thailand, yeah. India. Vietnam. We've got somebody from Saigon. 2:40 a.m. in Texas. There we go. Wow. Silence. Not 2:40 a.m. in Texas. Okay. Oh. Okay. 20 to 1. Okay. $12:40 a.m. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, John Singleton, very true. Zoe B, The Looking Glass. Leap 1As. It's the one thing that Boeing have got going for them right now, isn't it? The fact that all the Maxes are powered by LEAP engines and not the they opted for the LEAP power plant as opposed to the Pratt & Whitney power plant. So General Electric over. I mean, it kind of makes sense because they were already all of them were powered by the CFM56 engine, weren't they? So, you know, continuing on with the General Electric technology, but they needed that. Can you imagine what it would have been like for Boeing if they had the Pratt & Whitney power plant? I mean, it's not to say that, you know, AIRBUS are not having their issues. They're having massive issues and are actually facing more and more issues as the delays stack up, literally, because of supply chain issues. Split scimitar winglet, look at that. Fantastic. Bus. Good thing is we can see right through the top deck, apart from these Doe & Co ones. The Doe & Co ones are a pain in the neck, but you know. The sun is glinting off of the water, which is, you know, be lovely if you're just here for a walk, but when you try and film something and you've got the sun literally pinging off the waterfront here, you kind of like feel guilty about complaining about it, because it is a beautiful thing. Very calm, serene conditions. Pat D, good day to you. Kiwi Susie, Love the Rogues, Rachel Van Zeller. M.A. Kedin PJs. Kimberly Ann, just found you, loving it already. SCH 737, tuning in from Ohio. Karina, 12:40 Texas time. Stuart Roskin. Oh, Stuart, you're going to be very proud of me, Stuart. The London Heathrow holds are, it's blob, innit? Bovingdon, Lambourne, Ockham, and don't, and Biggin. Yes. I've done it on my own, Jilly. It's like riding a bike for the first time. I've done it on my own. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I did it. You can take me practice wheels off now. Yes, stabilisers. Just let me go. Foxy Lady, good morning, Melanie, Peter Room. Is this a rogue? Have I got a rogue? Oh, bleeding have, mate. Yeah. Sounds heavy-ish. Yeah, nice. Ethiopian 350. And that's not radar, no? It's a bit long. Wow, man, what a shot. Well, the reason why I say it's a rogue is because when there's an aircraft waiting to enter the runway, he's sitting there waiting, which, I mean, obviously that sometimes indicates an intersection of some description. Chris Pym, good morning to you. Scroping. The Looking Glass. Bosh. Hey, look at me little look at me little trolley, folks. I've been dying to use that. When we decided it was going to be 9s, I said, oh, I can use me trolley. All right then, Jerry, come on then, you use your trolley. Oh, can I? Yeah. Because it's a pain in the neck walking all the way up here, folks, with all that equipment. Especially when you're in it for the sort of like planning to be in it for the long haul, so to speak. Now this guy's not moving, Jilly. Have we got another rogue? I think we may have another rogue. James, I have to agree with you there. That's something that we're trying to raise with our friends at YouTube. Yeah. It is. It does. Oh, cool. Did I miss that? Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. Well, first of all, SCH737 has gifted 5 memberships, and then Ty has come in and gifted 30 memberships, a block of 20 and a block of 10. Thank you, Ty. Very kind of you. What a wonderful thing to do. Some amazing people. Well, all of you guys are amazing, let's be honest. I mean, supporting the channel and gifting. I mean, the gifting, whether you gift 1 or whether you gift 100, it's a wonderful thing to do, and thank you so much. Me, myself, thank you for your early work. Jimmy Jazz. Nice. Is it Saudi in standard colours, or is it new ones? Speedbird Rampy, first class member, welcome back, Speedbird Rampy. And Alistair Turner is also a returning member. Welcome back, Alistair. Remember, folks, that all members, all channel members, Premium First and Super Class, will be joining us in June for our overseas show. Incredible when you look all the way through these ultra high bypass ratio turbofans. By bypass, we mean the air that bypasses the core of the engine. The more air that bypasses the core of the engine, the more efficient it is. So we have meaning that the majority of the thrust that is created is by the main front low pressure blades, the main fan blades. Gino Finelli. Hello, Gino. Good morning to you, HGC. Sounds like we got a rogue. Standard, yeah. Triple Dreamliner. Sounds like a triple to me. Always going to be an element of smoke, folks, just from the tyre smokes, because the tyres, the wheels are not turning. Whoa! Wow! Did you hear that? Oh, did you hear that? I've got to see if people heard that, man, because that was like a proper Vortex downwash. Roger Slater, High Fly are sending their 330 in today on behalf of Air Algeria. Thank you, Roger. Samantha Norris, good morning to you. EGPX. Me, myself, amazing shots all the time. Thank you, me, myself. Oh, yes, we did, Ken in PJs. Melanie, we did hear it. Somebody asking, what's that? Indeed, I heard it. Scotty Salmi, Douglas Butcher, loving. Okay, who farted? Loving the channel name. Wicked Ribbons, Vicky Denning, Karina, very nice. Steffi Quinlan, yes. If it grooves, funk it, and that's Tony Little Legs. Tony's only got little legs. I've got to get used to this H. So thank you to Ty. thank you if it grooves. Okay. Rachel Van Zeller, I heard a big whoosh and a rattle. Wow, Neil Christiansen, yes, Nick Woodward, lots of people, Scropey, Michael K, lots of people saying they heard it. Speedbird Rampy, obviously a BA, a local from Heathrow, I'm guessing. Speedbird Rampy, thank you to you and all your colleagues airside who work tirelessly. I really do appreciate it. There's a lot of people who don't appreciate it, but I really do appreciate the amount of effort that you guys put in, especially in, you know, challenging climatic conditions, deep winter, cold, freezing, or high temperature, like we're going to possibly experience a little bit of today. Hear the hum of Rolls-Royce Trent 800s. CG Hill, crazy stuff. Oh wow, Speedbird Rampy, ground ops lead at BA, fantastic. Well, thank you and all of the team that work below you and with you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Because, you know, you would in some ways call them the unsung heroes. I don't know. No, there's a lot of people who work airside who go through those conditions, but, you know, most of the people who work airside are in the luxury of you know, it be either inside the airport or in operation rooms and so on and so forth. Operations rooms, that is, not operating theatres. Scalpel. Sorry? Pass me the scalpel. Where's the suitcase? Oh, sorry. But yeah, thank you to everybody who I appreciate it, and I always link it back to those books, the many of which I've read about Bomber Command and the, as they called them, the ERCs back in the days, the engineers and mechanics and technicians who worked tirelessly, non-stop on the bombers that were, you know, that returned with great big bleeding cannon shell and flak holes in them, engines that were busted and so on and so forth. Had to repair those aircraft, and as well as that, the ramp agents have to handle the baggage, the trucks, the trolleys, everything that has to be handled airside, regardless of what the conditions are. Pouring with rain. You know, there's passengers who want their bags, basically, and businesses that need their freight. Oh, smell that. Oh, that's lovely. Something's just fired up. Stand by, folks. I'm just going to do this very, very quickly. Wait a minute. See these two lampposts here? I need to get them in alignment. Wait a minute. Is that better? There we go. That's better. Not fussy at all. Split scimitar. Really? Stand by. So this one on standby. 380 coming in road, folks. Stand by. Lots of people saying they heard the whoosh. HGC saying, looks like Singapore is #1 on flight radar. Tobias, good morning to you. Hey, who's that? Who's that? It's not Uzbekistan, is it? Oh, it's Brussels. Oh, it's the Tomorrowland. Okay. 380, stand by. Hold tight, hold tight. Yeah. So hazy, man. Son, get up. Get up, son. So this is the Tomorrowland livery, which is a music festival, isn't it? Tomorrowland. I think they've got 4 jets, haven't they? But mind you, the original Tomorrowland was on a CEO. They've had another one done on a Neo. That's pretty cool that they've maintained their special liveries with Brussels Airlines. That's something that we haven't seen before, Jilly. We've seen Tomorrowland on the CEO, but we haven't seen it on the Neo. Not as far as I'm aware. Oh wow! I've flown on this aircraft. We're just checking, folks, because you remember when I flew to Brussels and I flew on an all-white 320 Neo, and the reason why it was all white was because it was waiting to be painted, and I think this is it. So this is the first sighting. It is. This is it. This is it, folks. Wow. I flew on that jet before it was airbrushed. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And this is no transfer either, folks. I was on its second commercial flight, yes. Yeah. Somebody on chat actually told us, yes, that's right. That's such a shame that we've got the sun behind, in front of us, so we can't really get a good shot of that. But look on Flight Radar 24. Oh, is it showing it on Flight Radar 24, GP? Or is it still a white? The image. Oh, it's okay. Oh, isn't it? I can't remember. I can't recall. Right. Okay. No, there was a CEO. Yes, I know, but yeah. Carino. We're moving all of our themed aircraft from 700 to 800s, which makes the themed ones so much better. We've got another Rogue. We've got another Rogue. Oh, Douglas Butcher, yeah, don't. That's sort of like, you know, BAC 111, 727s, Tridents, 707s, DC8s. One thing for sure, I'd be filling me lungs full of exhaust fumes. That's for sure. Nice sound, those engines. Let's see. Okay, well he's waiting. I know he's moving now. He's moving now. See the noise that you're hearing, folks, all the freight being moved around the airfield, this is all stuff either going down to the bread bin or going out to Terminal 4 or coming in from the bread bin and coming in from Terminal 4. Or being moved around the airfield because aircraft may be coming in from wherever, carrying belly freight, and then that freight is moved over to another part of the airfield. It's either for dispatch into the trucks or whatever it might be. That's why this very busy, you can see here all these guys here, like what we've seen at in is it Madrid? Is it Madrid or the ones that go right past us? A bit crazy, yeah. So look at that, all perishables. I think that's all perishables. Super bananas! Little ULDs, which are for smaller aircraft. Lisbon, that's it, Lisbon, yeah. Domino's seen that Brussels jet in Manchester. He's got photos of it. Dhruv Chopra is a returning member. Welcome back, Dhruv. Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming back. And yeah, a very warm welcome back to all our existing channel members. If you're either renewing your membership or just coming back after a short break. It's the great thing about membership, folks, is that you do get the opportunity to jump in and out of membership. There's no contractual obligations or anything like that. It's down to your financial status and whatever you feel is good for you at the time. We've got lots of people who've been with us. I've got this guy here. I brought it out with me today actually because I wanted to give a shout out to someone who sent me a thank you note with the stickers. We regularly get people sending in little notes or requests for stickers, which you can go to the app. If you download the app, you can find out all the details on how to get a free sticker. But I just want to shout, and it was Will. I think he was. I gave him a shout out the other day on the show, and I think I did say Will. I'm pretty sure I said Will. But he says here, I haven't missed a show in 5 years. Mate, you're a star. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the note, for the thank you card. I really appreciate it. And Gary Pitt as well. I don't know if Gary Pitt's on the channel at the moment. He's sent me a lovely note as well. Thank you very much indeed. I think it was Gary who sent through some pictures as well, folks. Please think carefully when you because you know you've got to appreciate it, folks. I get so much communication from people. If everybody sent in little gifts and cards and pictures and stuff like that, I'd just be inundated. It just ends up being a big pile on my desk, and I don't want that. Because I'd much rather you kept it, and you never know one time when somebody comes around the house or a family member and you want to reminisce over old pictures, and you're like, oh, I sent those to Jerry. If I can get them back, gonna be difficult. Sue Gerard as well. Thank you, Sue, sending us a lovely postcard as well. And there's a fella here. When I went to Sainsbury's the other day, there's this someone. He's obviously a pilot. He's written it on the takeoff data card, and it's brilliant. I won't mention about what it is, but anyway, seems that he might be with One Air. Good afternoon. I've watched your Big Jet TV on numerous occasions and would love to chat to you about some thoughts I have. He's a Boeing 747 freighter skipper, flown 777s with Emirates Airlines as well in the past. So, sir, if you're watching, yeah, I'm always happy to chat and all that. Just contact us via contact@bigjet.tv. I'll be honest with you, I've been trying to do something with One Air, and I've kind of given up now, just because obviously, you know, you guys are very, very busy, and I appreciate that. Well, the marketing department anyway. But you know, it would be lovely to do a piece with One Air, maybe a turnaround show, a freighter operation. You guys are operating out of East Midlands now, as opposed to London Heathrow. I think Heathrow may have become a little bit too expensive to operate from, and of course East Midlands makes a far more sense from a freighter standpoint, from a freighter operation, logistically for road networks, and you know, because it's in the Midlands. Funny that. Katie Clifford's son, Oscar. I'm hearing Jilly's just telling me in my ear. Ah, oh bless. Wow. Oh, bless him. And what was that picture? Did you send a picture, Jilly? Did she sent a picture on via email? See, that's always better, folks, if you do that and you send it via the contact email address, because then, you know, it's very easy for Jilly to just send it over to me. But Oscar, I'm just about to have a look at your picture, the picture of the Concorde. Was it? He painted a picture of Concorde. I mean, a young kid painting a picture of Concorde. That's amazing, isn't it? Because he was probably not even alive when he wasn't even. Yeah, but he probably wasn't even around when Concorde. You know, so he's already looking into the heritage side of aviation. Good on you, mate. And he's built a little Lego me, apparently. Oh, Jilly, I just missed a cruiser, mate. I missed two cruisers. Donald, where's your cruisers? Yeah, heading west, yeah. Oh. See how peaceful it is here, folks. Look at the waterway here. Very, very nice indeed. Obviously the netting is to prevent birds from, and I think also the netting is to prevent people from fishing, although this is a private area. You know, I think the netting is to discourage anybody coming down here and fishing, but also so we've got a member going out at 10:55 on here, folks. Oh, Jonathan Russell's son, 2-year-old son, Alex, is enjoying his first ever Big Jet TV. Hello, Alex. Enjoy the show, my friend. And you never know. 2 years old, so another 20 odd years, and you could be a pilot, my friend. You could be doing anything. Put your hand to anything, mate. But just work hard at school. He's a bit young to be starting to sort of say things like that. He's 2 years old. Come on, what's the square root of 48? Hurry up. All I would say is just make sure you learn your geography. Listen to your geography teacher. Liam Krogan, can I hear a train? No, sir. The noises that you hear, the rattling sound of sounds like a train, is indeed these guys here, the freight handlers, and these are the guys that you know, work day in, day out, hour upon hour. There is a curfew here at London Heathrow, but in general these guys work tirelessly. Now those ULDs I think will have come from like a 737 or an A320 family jet. We've got a Rogue GP, must have a Rogue. Qatar 350. CG Hill, a nice variety of angles in this position, Jerry. There we go. Melanie Lisbon, yes, thank you. I'm miles behind on the comments, folks, by the way. Linden TV, Mark Akerman. Mark Akerman, Qatar 350 will be landing 09, right. Karina, yes, Lisbon. Captain Jerry Donnelly. JP5 or JP4, kerosene or diesel smell? Kerosene most definitely. Any moment now. Stand by. We had a Spitfire flying over his house. Wow, about that. Jim, what does rogue mean? Rogue means when an aircraft. This is a saying that I have adopted many moons ago. It's basically the default runway for landings are 09 left. This is a 09 right because of the congestion of aircraft that are arriving at Heathrow today. It just means that they are using both runways. Got a Coletta 747 from the east, and there it is, right over the top of me. A bit of a shame, we nearly had almost had a, wow, that's going to be a difficult one to catch this. Oh, my sun, right in me bleeding eyes, man. Flipping heck. I mean, I love the sun, don't get me wrong, shouldn't complain about the sun, man, but there's another one which is heading east. Lufthansa by any chance? Oh, Air Canada. Well, there's no point in me looking at this Coletta Jumbo at the moment because it's just, all I can see is the trails, but we're going to get a good shot of her over the top. It's not showing a 7700, but a Newcastle to Paris aircraft is shot up. Squawking. Oh, where is he, man? Where is he? Oh. It is squawking, right? Come on, mate, flipping it. Sorry, folks, I'm just trying to get this. It's almost impossible when it is so man. Is that it? Not happening. It's not happening. Can you believe it? Oh, that is so bleeding annoying, man. Right into the sun. Should have started at the other end. Should have started at the other end. Do you know what I think we should do once the Yeah. No, that's true. That's right. Yeah. Lloyd Brown used to go to airside, pick up damaged ULDs and drop off the new ones. Wow. Yeah. Unit load device, by the way, folks. ULDs. Aviation UK. Algernon sour gravy. It does sound like a steam train, doesn't it? I've never thought of it like that, but somebody said, "What is that? Is that a train that keeps going by?" Yeah, got a little toy train set here. Jim, what's the deciding factor on which runway the aircraft land on when they are rogue? Well, Jim, a rogue landing will be the non-default runway. When they are on, it's always a little bit difficult to explain it, but when they are on 09 operations here at London Heathrow, default operations will be landing left, departing right. However, in the early hours of the morning, usually up till around about 7:30, 8 o'clock maybe, whilst they are trying to clear the backlog of aircraft that are coming in, they will use both runways for arrivals. As you can see, the northern runway is the default runway for arrivals when they're on 09s. They do the same on 27s as well. It'll happen exactly the same as on 27s. We just rogue is not an official term, by the way. I've just used that literally since the beginning of the early days, and by the looks of it, is this guy creeping? Yeah, he's going out. Mark Spinks has gifted a membership. Thank you, Mark. So even though this is classified as a high bypass engine, because it is of the, the next generation era, in terms of its appearance, it looks very low bypass compared to the super bypass engines that I like to call them, the LEAP engines, Pratt & Whitney's. Which is why, the main thing, one of the biggest noticeable things about the super bypass, as I call them, is the size of, literally the size of the engine casing itself, the outer casing, the cowls, the engine nacelles, etc. And they have to do that to accommodate the huge fan blades. And of course, you're talking about half the number of fan blades in these new super bypass engines, you know, compared to these IAEs, CFMs, that kind of thing, where there's multiple fan blades, which is why you get that screaming noise. Here's one of the super bypass engines, and as you can see and hear, it's got more of a sort of like hollow noise to it. Highly efficient, less fuel burn. They're using more of the power of the engine to power the front fan blades that literally pushes the aircraft through the sky. Very clever technology. Huh? Getting a little bit more controllable now. Thanks again, Mark. And I think it was Yin A350 has been gifted a membership. A jersey print. Jersey print, good spots at Gatwick. There aren't really any good spots at Gatwick unless you've got a car and you're able to travel right down to the other end of the runway. Yeah, they're kind of locked out at Gatwick, unfortunately. Unless you're prepared to go and stand in a field about half a mile away from the action. Aviation UK, how do Vortex work? Well, Vortex is something that is created. Oh, really? KLM 737 Rogue, nice. Vortex is something that's created by the airflow over the wing, or over anything really. And how clean or how dirty that vortex is depends on the quality of the airfoil. Nice, like this. Further south is better for me, mate, just because I'm not looking right up into the bleeding sun, am I? Wow, look how fast those things land, man. Oh, oh yeah, there she is, man. Look at that, baby. Right there, no problem finding that. Wow, look at that. Lufty 380. Look at that, man. Nice. Nice. What? Yeah, good morning to all the cats watching Big Jet TV as well. Got a great picture from somebody the other day with the cat sitting in its little donut bed, just sitting there watching TV. Brilliant. It must be great because he's like, oh, what's this coming in from the side? Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's it? Shelley Ashton, good morning. The Looking Glass, good morning. Heathrow, the best engine on the A320 family, the V2500, most reliable. Yeah, it's very true, you know. Oh God, she's not trailing, mate. She's not trailing. 45,000 feet. That's about 5 miles up in it, 6 miles up in it. How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that? Wow, it's so high. And she's not trailing. I'm just not going to get her, mate. I'm not going to get her. I can see her, but she's so high, man. 45,000 feet. So Heathrow talking about the IAE, the V2500 engine, most reliable. Reading this morning about Iran apparently bringing all their DC-9s back into operation because they've now figured out a way to manufacture the turbine blades because they, you know, at a cost of $8,000 as opposed to $22,000. So depends on the temperatures, doesn't it? There's all sorts of factors involved with whether an aircraft trails vapor, and that is condensation as well. Yeah, it's condensation basically. I mean, the best way to describe it is that if you've got a vehicle, well, even if you haven't got a vehicle, it depends on where you live. I mean, in some hot climatic places, like you know, like some of the U.S. states, but generally that you will find that there will be times when there'll be winter conditions where the temperatures will be very, very low, and when a car starts its exhaust, it will create water vapor from the hot exhaust mixing with the cold air. That's water vapor droplets that are being created. And that's what you're seeing up at altitude there as well. There we go. Yeah. Robert Dean, contrails are only between certain altitudes then? No, not really. No, not at all. You get contrails, well, vortex trails off of wings when they're coming in land, going out, all that sort of stuff. It's all relative to the pressure and how moist or how dry the air is that you're flying through. Obviously, that guy flying at 45,000 feet, it must have been very dry up there, as opposed to the Lufthansa 380, where it must have been very relatively moist. So we are going to spread the shows out today, folks. But I'm just wondering, GP, so if I'm going to do everything else, will be based off of the van, won't it? So it will be a case of you coming and picking me up, going back to base, grab a coffee, have a couple of minutes. I can't do a. No, because there's too much going on for me to keep the camera rolling, coming all the way back to there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point, because during a road trip, Jilly needs to be monitoring the system and able to make any changes that might happen, like me going Dalek or whatever it might be. So it will unfortunately mean that we'll have to stop the stream, but we will obviously come back and keep you posted as to what's going on. But we've got obviously options. I've got the LFB, which we can do. That's not a problem. We've got the Hilton Garden Inn, which is where they come towards us and climb out past our position, which might look pretty spectacular as well, especially as the sun will be sort of like directly at them. Might work. So what's this? Is this, whose Dreamliner is this coming? It's so dark I can't flip it and see anything. Has he just come in? Is that American or I don't know. Is he coming out? It is American. Okay, so he's coming out, isn't he? He must be coming out. Yeah, but he wouldn't be. Oh, but hold on a minute. His flaps are his flaps. Yeah. His flaps are extended, aren't they? Yeah, he's going out, isn't he? It's a 777 as well. It's not a Dreamliner. Did I say it was a Dreamliner? Just had that look about it. Yeah, no, I've read that from Monseigneur Cheverbois. Thank you. Physics is a wonderful thing, especially if you understand it. But it is good to understand physics, isn't it? And that way you educate yourself and you're able to sort of like anybody who's sort of like, oh, there's chemicals and like, you know, oh, look at that, there's spraying chemicals in the air and all that dumb stuff that people who were given the opportunity to be educated but prefer to listen to what dimwits say on the internet than what the teachers told them right when they were youngsters. Bloke down the pub syndrome. Scotty sounding on over position 6. Jimmy James. Our first heavy going out, 777-200, American Airlines. I was going to say this is position 6, isn't it? Dark Cloud. Welcome back, Dark Cloud. Rolls Royce. Listen to the hum of the rollers. Looks like we're done with roads, GP. I think we're done with roads. Everything's coming in on the northern now. Kieran the pilot loves physics and maths. I love physics and maths when it's explained. Away. Stephen Billings, this is number 6 on flight radar. The pounding those horizontal stabilizers get. Well, really, to be honest with you though, Gilly, there is literally only two options. There's either here, Hilton Garden Inn, or the LFB, and the paddock for straight head-on departures. But to be honest with you, the paddock for departures is very, very, you know, limited in terms of the. Come on, what's the matter with this, Terry Slater, that one going to Los Angeles at 777. Yeah, I know. Which makes it complex. I want to see aeroplanes rather than. It's beautiful when it was 747 heavy. That's funny that you can hear them going out from there, and yet I can't, because I'm behind them. Donna Matthews. Donna, yes, we have seen the beautiful foal in the paddock. Wow. I can hear that, mate. Wow. Yeah, the foal in the paddock is beautiful, man. And what is even more beautiful is the way that the mother is so protective over the foal. Even though the foal is almost now the same size as the mother. Because the mum is one of those tiny little ponies, man. Of course we can get down to the Renaissance, but the Renaissance is a no-go zone for 09s, man. Not anymore. We were down there last week. Sorry, man. Sorry. Anymore. Was it the Renaissance? Less than a week ago, wasn't I? Kay is a brand new channel member. Welcome, Kay. Lovely to see you. Get involved in the chat. Come in, ask questions, give information, whatever you want to ask. Teresa Tinworth, loving this new position, Jerry. Great close-up shots of the pilots and the engines. See, there we go. Stephen's all new to it, loving the show. Thank you, Stephen. Welcome, Stephen. Good to see you here. Welcome everybody who's new to the channel. This is the Sunday show. Sunday. Great savings. Amazing discounts. Yeah, there we go. Who was that? Stephen, did you say? Jerry, Chris Winchell. Is there a way to tell by registration number which BA 777-200s have GE or Rolls-Royce Trent engines? You can go to Flight Radar and you can hit the, what is it, Chilly? No, nothing to do with Flight Radar. Put the registration into Google and scroll to the Air Fleet's link in the results. That will give you the details on the aircraft, the frame number, and the engine type. Visually, you should be able to see, of course. You know, over time, people do get to consciously, you know, subconsciously, become very used to seeing these aircraft and engine types so often. Example being those 777s parked up over gate there, albeit one's a 300 and one's a 200. Look how grubby that 200 looks, but you can see the smaller engine type. Mind you, I think that might be GEs. GEs. Okay, we've got an Air France A319 Rogue. Yeah, the Rolls-Royce engine is noticeably smaller in its appearance. The Rolls-Royce Trent 800 compared to the GE90s. Air France A319, did you say, Chilly? So this will be a replacement for one of their jets. That's the A220 that may be undergoing mechanical wow. G'day, Australia. Dutch dog. Watching from Geelong, Australia. G'day! Saying Geelong, sorry. Saying that this it might be Geelong. It might be Geelong. Okay. I'm just waiting for an Air France 319, folks. But he's saying that this channel single-handedly got him interested in aviation. Always a great, very humbling to hear stories like that, I have to say, or just to read comments like that. Neil Beattie, all the YM series are Trent 800s. Is that YM as in registration? Well, there's a story behind the 777 GE versus Rolls-Royce. There's a story behind that because when the British Airways initially took delivery of their 777s, they opted. They chose the General Electric power plant, but those engines became very had serious issues, and as a result of that, British Airways went over to the Rolls-Royce power plant, and then GE obviously sorted their problems out, and then British Airways sort of like kept up with the deal for the GEs. That's why there's a mix of the two. So it's actually the General Electric, the older General Electric aircraft that were the original delivered aircraft, and then you've got a batch of 777-200s that were powered by the Rolls-Royce engine because of the problems that it's kind of almost the same sort of, like, you know, it's new aircraft, new engine type, and they had significant issues with the engine right at the get-go with General Electric. Perhaps they were just a little too hasty in delivering it. But obviously sorted their problems out eventually, which British Airways then went back to the General Electric power plant and stuck with it, I think. Where was there a Kestrel? Was there a Kestrel? Did I miss a Kestrel? Look at those engines. It did what? Oh, really? Oh, I missed that. Chris Rowe. Who knows where we'll be in September, Chris, but make sure you contact us nearer the time. We're talking about the week before you fly, and we'll hopefully come out and get you. These are the Pratt & Whitney engines. So many times I've said it, but you can clearly see the sleeve, the inner sleeve lining there, the Kevlar lining, the green Kevlar lining, indicating that it is a Pratt & Whitney engine. They're pretty much across the board. And there's the Vortex generators, those splitters there. See the little whiskers at the top of the engine there? I think on the Neo they've got them both sides, but that's to channel the air up and over the wing as opposed to underneath it, to make the airflow that much more efficient and to reduce the drag. And amazing engine. But it's a geared turbofan as opposed to a GTF, which is why they're having, it's not the reason why they're having the problems. It's actually mechanical technology. In fact, the way in which these are built, the fan blades, some of the powder that's added into the mixture to create the fan blades, that's causing the problems. So we've got the options to watch some landings if you want, folks. So we can head over to the other side of the airfield for 09 arrivals, if you so desire. That's an easy one to sort out. Oh, okay. Lots of people mentioning wildlife. Kestrel going for a mouse. Was that a dragonfly? More than likely, I would imagine that you're going to get loads of dragonflies around here due to the fact that there's a lot of water. So we have a standoff at the moment, and this is why. is there? Is it what, taxiing down here? Got DHL A300 apparently coming out of the DHL. They've got their own little cul-de-sac. Ronnie and Ewan, can you explain alpha flooring? Well, no. I don't know what that is. Alpha flooring. Is that possibly the cargo systems that they use? I don't know. Alpha flooring. Never heard of that in my life. Has anybody else got the opportunity to explain what alpha flooring is? Well, yeah, that's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. Maybe it's a mistype. I don't know. Rachel Dickinson, good morning. Penelope, Paul G. Smith, Diane 78, Beverly George. Got a bit of downwash from that 220. Fair play. Here we go, look. There's another unmarked 320. That will be a leased aircraft, I'm guessing. You're going to find a lot. Oh. It's a Airbus technical term. Mick, I could tell you that 747 galley floor was balsa wood sandwiched between 2 sheets of aluminium. Yeah. Looks like that. It looks like we've got a BA 350 that's about to push, possibly over there. Simon Hay, thank you. No, I don't, man. I have permission, my friend. Streetworks. Streetworks permit, mate. If you phone the traffic desk. Phone the traffic desk and they will explain it to you. I have a streetworks permit to be here. Yeah, if you want to come up here, I'll give you the streetworks number. Yes, last night for 24 hours. It's open until for 24 hours.
No, you've got to close it and you open it again every time you leave. You do. I do this all the time.
Okay, fair enough, man. I appreciate that. But I called them last night and I opened the streetworks permit. Okay, well the guy didn't understand. Let me phone them now. I'll phone them now. Thanks, mate. Okay, bit of confusion going on now. Yeah, just the confusion between the permit desk, that was all. Very good. You there, GP? Okay. Tequila. Mick, it's not that kind of street works, Mick. Jimmy J. No, they're doing the right thing, folks. Don't. You can't have a pop at anyone. Security at Heathrow and any airport is they're doing the right thing. If they weren't pulling me up and asking me, then I'd because the permit was we didn't. I raised it. I opened it last night for 24 hours, but obviously it's a case of doing it on a daily basis rather than a 24-hour. Unless you literally got people on site working for those 24 hours. But anyway, it's all done, and the guys obviously doing their job right. They're doing their job correctly, which is a good thing to know. Otherwise, you'd have people all over the gaff, wouldn't you? No, they don't know me by now. They should. It's not a case of they should know me by now. A lot of people do know who I am, but there's so many thousands of people working for Heathrow. Some of them are new as well. You know, they don't want to lose their job. Why didn't you tell us that there was a bloke standing up there filming? Well, you know, I just saw him. I didn't care. You know, well, mate, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to let us know if there's anyone looking out of place. You know, because where I am, like I've said, is a private. It's private land. So there you can't come on my land without a permit. Nice Singapore. Mini slinger. Baggy boo, there we go. That's what they're employed to do. That's what their job is. That's why it says LHR security on the side of their vehicles. So what should we, who fancies a change then? Who fancies a change? We could go to the LFB, where I could potentially look at getting the whole structure up, GP. Jimmy Jim. Yeah, we just activate the other one. David, stop it. They should not be better informed. They are informed. They can't keep an eye on streetworks permits 24/7 when somebody hasn't activated a streetworks permit. You need to, you know. So no, it's not a case of them needing to be more informed. I have to say, that's far from the case. if there's somebody standing there and there's nothing on the system that says there is supposed to be somebody standing there, or that there is somebody who's got a permit running who's able to stand there, then they got to be gotten rid of. It's as simple as that, which is the way it is. It's not a case of them having to be better informed. I'm the one who informs them. So that's what needs to be done, is you know, just a mix up in communications. That's all that was. Sandy Humby, Amsterdam, perhaps. Pauline Grigg, let's have a change. Well, let's just wait for this DHL 300 to taxi out, folks. Just because this is a good old classic jet. So we're going to move to touchdowns. Runway 09 left touchdowns. This old Pratt & Whitney engines, look. Listen to that. Turn and burn. I was just thinking about the channel member chauffeur. Laughing, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Another airport altogether. Okay, well, there's a runway inspection going on, folks. As the teams make their sort of like normal morning inspection. We are going to head somewhere else. So, don't go too far, folks. I'm probably going to head, I think, because we've had the departures, we can go to the Hilton Garden Inn. Can maybe consider that for later. But I think the next point of call will be the London Fire Brigade over the other side, where we can get touchdowns. It does involve me erecting the platform on the roof of the van, which can, you know, it's something you can't rush. So I'd say it's only 8:10. The minute. So I would say 8:10, 9:09, 9:30, 10 o'clock. How about that? Does that work for you lot? 10 o'clock, and we'll get some landings over to the side of Runway. So don't go too far, and we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks, GP. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah. Cheers.